The SHX token by Stronghold is going to revolutionize Web3 payments. Right now, they have partnerships with Ripple, XRP, Stellar, XLM, and IBM. On top of that, they are ISO 20022 compliant. And additionally, they have an escrow lock for 60 billion SHX tokens. This is going to drive the price up. Stick around as we dive into SHX. Stronghold SHX is going to revolutionize payments in the Web3 ecosystem. As I said, they have partners with Ripple XRP, Stellar XLM, and IBM. We will dive more into that here in just a bit, but before we do, let's go ahead and look at CoinMarketCap and get a better understanding about SHX and their value. So look on your screen right here. We do have CoinMarketCaps up. And SHX is sitting just at a penny right now. So you are super early into a project that is going to be massive going forward. Right now, you have a market cap of $72.25 million. Then you have a volume of $1.14 million, fully diluted value of $1.24 billion, only 13,000 holders of SHX, and then a max supply of 100 billion SHX with only 5.79 SHX in circulation as of right now. Then when you look at the 1 day right now, you'll see that we are bouncing back. Looking at the 7 day, you see this massive drop. Of course, that's just the market in general. Then when you look at the monthly, that looks scary to some, but keep in mind, when you see these big drops and you know a powerhouse like SHX, these are the whales coming in and buying it up. So don't be scared, play the game with them, because this is going to be a project that's going to be around for a long time. Then you look at that 1 year, you can see what I'm talking about. They have massive volatility, which is great for liquidity in and out of the market, which is good for you as an investor. So when you're looking at SHX, you have to understand who they're connected to and what they're doing and what they truly bring to the crypto market in general. So let's learn a little bit more about SHX. So right now, look on your screen, we have Stronghold powers payments and financial services for developers. Our platform allows embedded payments and financial services for a seamless user experience in high compliance industries. So as you can see, they already are high compliant to begin with, working with Ripple, IBM, and Stellar, and then themselves are compliant in many different ways, which we'll cover. But they also have bigger connections, and let's keep going and learn more about them. They have Stronghold named a Forbes Fintech 50 company alongside with innovators like Circle, Stripe, Plaid, and OpenSea. So you have them working alongside with something like Circle, Plaid, OpenSea, Stripe that are already changing the payments going forward. But what SHX is going to do, it's going to provide that seamless transaction between crypto and fiat. So it's going to make it more seamless and more user-friendly, not only for the user, for you or I, but also the back-end systems for institutions and different merchants and things like that. So it's going to help bring crypto payments to the forefront. It's going to make it super seamless and super easy, which is what they want, right? If you're a business operator, you want to be able to just have a seamless transaction and less stress on you. And that's one of the things that SHX is going to bring. But let's keep learning more about them. Look on your screen again. We have the Stronghold platform enables payments with the highest degree of interoperability and compliance across legacy and modern payment networks. Interoperability, open APIs, developer friendly. API is application programming interfaces, and that is what the ISO 20022 messaging system will be running on, is their APIs. They made it super easy for everybody to get on their network. Flexible is interoperable and customizable. Then compliance built in regulatory technology. So they have compliance, flexibility, and open AIs that anybody can work on their system, which is huge, again, because that gives a lot more creativity and a lot more use cases for this technology. So that's one big piece of it, but let's keep going. We have a little bit more. We have Stronghold Ecosystem, which key partners is IBM, XRP. Then we have Stellar, select strategic investors, Ripple, MVB. So you see right here in front of you, they are laying that out that, hey, we are working with Ripple, we are working with Stellar, we are working with IBM. Really sit back and let that sink in and understand how massive that is. That is huge. And if you want to learn more about the connection between Ripple, XRP, and Stellar, you can watch this video right here. It is entitled Ripple Secrets Revealed. I do a much deeper dive on this, so this is kind of a part 2 of SHX. So check that out if you want to learn more. But we'll keep on going. You can see how they actually are revolutionizing not just the payment system, but also a key part of the ISO 222 protocol. We're about to find out, so check it out. It says, NACHA's preferred partnership, elevating ACH payments. Stronghold is recognized as a NACHA preferred partner, emphasizing fast, secure, and inclusive ACH solution with ISO 20022 integration. Innovation technology using pay-by-bank enabled payments and optimized workflows for financial transactions. Driving financial access, the partnership enhances Stronghold's ability to provide secure, efficient, and modern payments services for businesses and consumers. Then right here is where it gets really interesting. We have acquisition of 222 labs, strengthening ISO 222 expertise. The acquisition of 222 labs accelerates Stronghold's mission to modernize financial messaging and drive global interoperability, enhance capabilities, automating data, reconciliation, improving cash flow, managing and boosting transparency, unified vision for innovation. The integration of 222 labs into Stronghold Net fosters developer-driven innovation and smarter, faster payments worldwide. So you can see that they are deeply connected, and Stronghold is not going anywhere. Stronghold is the plan when it comes to the front facing of the customer experience using crypto. That is going to be Stronghold's technology running with things like XRP and XLM. It's going to be huge. But what's going to drive that price value up, and you're going to hear from Tammy herself in just a second, 30-second clip. She's going to explain to you what they did differently, which is also very much like what XRP does to help control supply and demand. So 30 seconds, don't go anywhere. Check it out.
What we deployed. An escrow smart contract alongside 60 individual accounts on Stellar's smart contract platform, Soroban. Each account locks exactly 1 billion SHX and expires on the 15th of every month for the next 5 years. This creates what we call a rolling escrow ladder, a system that ensures long-term supply discipline while still providing measured token availability. We've locked our commitments into code that we literally cannot override. The market now knows exactly how much SHX becomes available and when. This is what accountability looks like when you build it into the system itself.
Okay, so to fully understand that, they have 60 billion SHX tokens locked up in escrow using smart contracts. So what that means is every month, 1 billion tokens will be released. They cannot override it. Stellar can't override it. It is locked up. It will release at a time and date, and that's the only way that those tokens will be released. That will help supply and demand. And this is where the price of where SHX can skyrocket, is because now you have a limited supply, a controlled supply, and a demand for it. So now you know there are 60 billion tokens locked up. Of the 100 billion, only about 6 billion in circulation. So you can see how this is going to be traded and treated more like a commodity versus a security. So when you're using technical analysis and you're trying to calculate 100 billion supplied by the market cap, that really doesn't pertain to something like a SHX. And this is very much how XRP is also running their system as well, because XRP has theirs locked up in an escrow as well. So you can see how now they are changing currency by releasing a little bit out of a time, and there's only a max supply ever in existence. That is going to be a huge indicator of what kind of price and what kind of impact SHX is going to have when it is fully in adoption mode and companies and institutions want this token. And you are lucky enough to be right here watching this. If you're new to it, you have a chance to buy a piece of the financial infrastructure of the Web3 ecosystem. Hang on to it, buy it while you can. Not financial advice, do your education on it, but that is a massive opportunity. That's all I have for you on this video, but as always, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. That is huge. It helps this channel get pushed out even further. And if you made it 9 minutes in, please hit that like button, because I really would love to see this information get out to everybody if you found this enjoyable. That's all I have for you on this video, but as always, take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, and become the change you want to see in the world. I'll see you on the next one.